the last month, I went completely wild on my favorite thrifting app, Vinted. Let's have a look at what we got now, shall we? At first glance, I thought, did I order a freaking tablecloth? Ooh, nice. Freshly washed, which I appreciate, thank you. Oh, I see something I don't like. There is an integrated pair of shorts inside, up to the upper thigh, and after that it is see-through. I'm not sure if I like that. Next one. Every time I get a new package, it kind of feels like Christmas. One cool thing about Vinted, the stuff that you order is usually being sent in used packaging, because the whole point of this app is to contribute to the circular economy, waste less, spend less, use the things we already have, including used packaging. It's a skirt, rust, coppery button skirt. Fabric is firmer, it looks more durable. The size is not as advertised in the ad, which is disappointing. I should still be able to fit into it. 2 front pockets and a good medium length, which is how I like my skirts these days. I mean, I'll still wear a mini if I feel like it. Next one. A cotton stripy skirt in different colors, also with buttons. That's a coincidence. I'm a little worried this fabric may be too see-through, but overall, yeah, not bad. It's very airy, so when the temperatures rise in summer, this should do a really great job in keeping me cool. And if not, I will just sell it back on Vinted to someone else. Oops. It is a very cool stripy mustard brown yellow color. It looks like this could be Romanian. I don't know, you tell me. I already checked the tag. There is one, but it's completely worn out. It smells funny. I'm not sure what to make of it. Vintage boutique meets storage meets perfume. This one was one of the more expensive ones. I think I paid 15. Yeah, 15 euros, which is still top of the range. It's doable. What I'm willing to pay for a sweater like this. This basic yellow top from H&M. It's in good state. Size is correct. And the price, 2 euros. This Jack Wolfskin fleece sweater with a zipper at the top. Pretty lightweight, not too thick, but perfect on a cooler whatever. Exactly what I wanted. Another Jack Wolfskin item. A deep pink, I'm gonna call it my hiking jacket. That's why I got it. Cost 10 euros. Has a fleece color. It is or it should be windproof. Plenty of pockets and in good shape. In the store, I would have paid 80 euros for the same thing new. Now someone may have worn this a handful of times and I get it at a fraction of the price. Then we have a medium length monkey horgery dress or a garden style dress, pants. I don't know what to call this. Latskleid in German. It's one size down compared to my normal size. And I intended it to wear this chocolate brown dress with, again, another coppery, rusty H&M shirt. Oh, I forgot to tell you the price. This one was 10 euros and this one 1 euro. State is decent enough. It's advertised as good. I intend to wear these two together. It's more an autumn outfit. I don't know why the seller cut off the tag. It's always a bit sus to me when it's H&M. Because then I wonder, are you trying to upsell Primark stuff? That would be very naughty. Yeah, that's the haul for now. How come I ended up with a huge pile of clothing that I don't necessarily need, but now that I have it, I consider my entire wardrobe for the year done. Yeah, you can always buy more, but let's be real, this cycle never ends. Firstly, they are continuously working on improving their algorithm. Right now, the algorithm that suggests you new items is doing its job pretty well. The more I scroll, the more relevant items I see. When, for example, during the last haul, I was looking for dresses, skirts, but then I switched to tops. The more tops I scrolled, the more tops were shown to me in the styles that I liked and the color scheme that I liked. And by now, this color scheme on my feed, my Vinted feed, is pretty damn accurate. It's only autumn colors. It's perfect, which is dangerous. By just pulling the page down and letting it refresh, you get to see a bunch of new items that are very likely to appeal to you. Generally speaking, the items are being sold at very considerate, acceptable prices because it's just individuals like you and me trying to make a few extra bucks selling their clothes they don't wear anymore. I can imagine people think, okay, well, 1 euro is better than having 0 euros, so they sell their stuff for 1 euro or a few euros just so that the clothes don't end up lying, gathering dust in someone's wardrobe. If you prefer to sell stuff in person and you want to have fun at the Berlin flea markets, I made a video about that, which I will link right here. So improved algorithm, lots and lots and lots of bargains. So many people have a shopping addiction, hobby. I don't know what it is, but it benefits me when I want to go shopping. I don't go to the shops these days anymore. When I want or need something new, I know that I'll find a brand new item maybe if I get lucky, or something that's been worn 1 or 2 times on Vinted. Why should I pay full price when I can get it at a fraction of the cost? Apart from that, Vinted did something really clever. When you tap on an item and then tap the button which is above the fold, Frage stellen, so ask a a question. You see at the top a pop-up or message in a contrasting color to the rest of the chat. You can press on the X to get rid of it, but it reads, if you don't buy over the Vinted system, you don't get Vinted Käuferschutz, meaning you're not eligible for refunds in case your package gets lost. I can imagine that this makes people feel like, oh no, I must not anymore purchase or sell over bank transfer or PayPal, but instead you definitely use the Vinted system so that if something goes wrong, my is covered. That's my theory. Another thing that confirms my theory is how I noticed stuff is getting sold so quick, sometimes within the same day as uploading. This little piece of UX writing, this little message has something to do with it. Buying over the system has become even easier. Before, all these buyers were kind of being annoying and saying, no, I only want you to do your bank transfer or pay me on PayPal, because they wanted to save 50 cents, which would otherwise go to Vinted. If I buy on the system, yes, part of it will go to Vinted and will have me covered in case something goes wrong. Like both parties are covered, but it also makes the transaction so much more hassle-free. There is less back and forth with whoever you're haggling with. There's no, okay, can I still have the item? How do you want to pay? Where should I send it to? And then throwing all your data in the chat. No, you just press a button. The item is bought, it's yours. On the seller's end, they'll see a message that they can now prepare the order and send it out by this and this date. Basically, it guides you step by step what to do and when to do it, omitting any communication that you'd normally have in the chat. Yeah, you can argue human-to-human contact is nice, but to be honest, I'm not a fan of wasting my time in the chat when I don't need to, and I can just press a button and the item will arrive at my doorstep or at a package shop or station or whatever near me. It's convenient as heck, and that's really improved over the years. If you are looking for new pieces of clothing, I suggest giving Vinted a try. You may find some cool stuff. Be very careful not to get hooked. It's so easy to justify each purchase because it seems so cheap. Then again, think the item will be €5, but on top of that you'll have the Käuferschutz plus the packaging cost. You'll see this all the way at the end, like not at the beginning when you're just looking at the item. That's your responsibility as a buyer to do your homework and make sure that you're aware of what you're signing up for. I'm very happy with my haul though. Okay, that's all I have for now.